Hey guys, so for today I bought a new deck and I want to check it out. It's the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck by Matt Hughes. So we're going to be using this today because it's a very, it's a moon day, it's Monday. So Ethereal Visions and the Black Moon Astrology cards they feel right for today. So that's what we're going to be using, the Black Moon Astrology cards and the Ethereal Visions deck. And to clarify, we're going to see if Senor Turkey turns up today with the tea leaf cards, okay? FYI, please be careful. There are still scammers out there using my name and my pictures. Remember that if they're messaging you, that is not me. I am not going to be messaging you for a reading. Please, please, please keep that in mind. Keep your soul safe out there. And that's all I can ask you guys. Thank you, by the way, to everyone who's been signing up for the monthly membership. I'm running behind on the Zodiac readings. I'm going to start those this week, so keep an eye out for that. And thank you to everybody who's been subscribing to the YouTube channel, following the Facebook page, sharing the videos, commenting. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much. Well, let's go ahead and get started, okay? Let's see. What's the message for today's collective? For the first one, at least. What's the message for today's collective? Okay, we've got two. We've got Mercury retrograde, reinvention, and North Node, life's purpose. Oh, interesting. And I'm saying interesting because Mercury retrograde, I believe Venus, I really haven't been following that transit. Venus is either in shadow period already, or it's going retrograde soon, or it's already retrograde. But retrogrades are important, so we're going to read that one, of course, and then the North Node. So 5141, I don't know if those numbers are important to you guys. But let's focus on number 51 first, because that's the first one that came out. Number 51, Mercury retrograde. Okay. So this one says, mishaps are like knives that either serve us or cut us, as we grasp them by the blade or by the handle. James Russell Lowell. Mercury retrograde is regarded as a time when things tend to go wrong. In actuality, it marks the 3.5-week period where any important actions should be postponed. About 3 or 4 times a year, Mercury goes through a motion called retrograde, which means to go back or retreat. But although Mercury, the planet of slippery wit, fluency, and adaptability, this inner planet so close to the sun, appears to be going backwards, it's not. The retrograde movement of a planet is just an illusion because the Earth is orbiting the sun at a different speed than Mercury and the other planets. Still, from an astrological point of view, planets in retrograde motion cause potent effects on the Earth below. No planet goes retrograde as often as Mercury because it is never more than 28 degrees from the sun. And because of this, it has given us the dubious phrase that when something goes awry, many exclaim, Mercury must be retrograde. Mercury isn't a predictable planet going along its normal direct path anyway. But once it goes retrograde, it's akin to trying to drive a car backwards. All things ruled by Mercury suddenly begin to wobble and go off kilter. However, if you're a writer, when Mercury is retrograde, it's the perfect time to revise your writings. Mercury is the counterpart of Hermes, the Greek Olympian god, the sly trickster who is not only big on pranks but also false moves. He is the god of transitions, roads, and boundaries. The very name Hermes has to do with speech and implies he is a translator. Mercury, as Hermes, conveys information. When that information comes to us wrongly because of Mercury's unpredictable retrograde motion, nothing seems to go right. Firstly, when this card comes up in a reading, back up all of your equipment, your computer, cell phone numbers, and address book, and anything to do with technology or mechanics. Electrical appliances purchased at this time may end up needing to be returned. Any sale items will often turn out to be massive duds. Don't make the mistake of purchasing a vehicle at this time either. If you are to have your vehicle repaired, expect making another visit to the shop or to have something revised or corrected. How long will this period last when the Mercury retrograde card comes up? Give the matter 1 week and then ask the same question after that week. You will want to carefully go over any contract you sign, check any mail or letter you send. If you're about to leave on a trip, leave early because you must expect unusual delays to occur. And make sure you have clothing for all types of weather because the temperature and conditions are likely to change. Mundane matters aside, retrograde planets are said to be more empathic, and that means that strangely, we are more silently and internally keyed into their energies. This causes unusual and fated meetings and occurrences to happen. You may meet up with someone you haven't seen in years at a most unexpected place. You may have a conversation with someone with whom you only have a superficial relationship when suddenly you connect to that person, causing a much deeper rapport. If you're asking about the strengthening of a relationship, this is not a good time to get married, but it is an excellent time to renew your vows. It is not a good time to initiate a divorce or end a relationship, though, considering how soon Mercury moves forward again, because if you do, then the relationship will soon move forward again, too. If you're feeling hopeless and worried that a relationship is never going to work, the Mercury retrograde card is actually a good one to turn up in a reading. It means there is more than what you know about the situation at the current time, and that the possibility of the relationship getting on its legs and moving ahead is very likely. It is also a fortuitous time, to connect with a lover from the past. It is a time to revise, reinvent, and renew. So, key ideas: blunders, cancellations, unexpected failures, and getting off track. Wow. All right. And then number 41. These are a little long. I didn't know they were this long. I haven't used this deck. 41. We'll just have to make do. North Node, life's purpose. The purpose of our lives is to be happy. Tenzin Gyatso, the 14th Dalai Lama of Tibet. The North Node points out the best areas for us to direct our talents and our wills. The North Node shows the area of gifts. It represents destiny. It is directly opposed to the South Node, which is much more serious and restrictive. The North Node represents where we benefit from good work done in past lives and how that assists us in the here and now. The North Node is the place in the chart where life becomes easier. It acts like a karmic Jupiter where a doorway opens and suddenly you are where you need to be. When the North Node card presents itself in a reading, you can be assured destiny has a place in your situation. Through many life lessons, you're about to arrive at a place for your highest good. Your life is expanding and opportunities pour in swiftly, catching you quite by surprise. This card also represents past life memories and karmic connections. You may meet people whom you have known over many past lives, perhaps in a soul family where bonds form very quickly. You are taking on a larger view of life, which not only emphasizes your talents, but aligns your talents with like-minded souls. It is a fortuitous time to begin a privately owned business or other professional venture that will bring in extra finances. Whatever this venture may be, fun, creativity, and optimism will be a part of it. At this time, you will feel less limited and your goals and plans will have far-reaching potential. Keep in mind, the lunar nodes always bring shifts and changes. For instance, a relationship with someone who has destiny spelled all over him or her may suddenly walk into your life. If so, this relationship will start rapidly and be life-altering. One job may end swiftly and you will find yourself in a much more suitable position. If the energy is used correctly, it will promote greater optimism and prosperity. This means finances are also likely to increase. This energy is now telling you that the schooling part is over for now. Lessons have been learned and you are now to act on these lessons towards a greater destiny. At this time, it is evident where you need to go and where you need to be. As the soul's messenger, the appearance of the North Node card in a spread indicates growing into what is called the larger unknown, meaning you are moving towards a point that promises greater fulfillment. The nodes are karmic, therefore the lessons are not easy ones. Matters will develop suddenly, but there is still work to be done. Luck is on your side with an opening towards greater things. Karmic lessons learned and processed bring fulfillment and happiness. So, key ideas: positive karma, rewards, the soul's enlargement, being in the right place at the right time. Wow, those were long. Sorry, but that was apparently the message that we needed to hear today. So I'm going to put these aside and we're going to keep this in mind as we start the collective, okay? Because apparently we've got fated events happening, especially with the North Node being present and Mercury's maybe lessons need to be revisited. Let's see. Let's get the first set and we'll see what today's collective is about. First set. We start off with the wheel. I just said fate and destiny, and we get the fucking Wheel of Fortune. Are you serious? Yep. Okay. Okay, definitely fate and destiny. Page of Wands. Oh. Exploration, huh? First set, please. All right, Three of Wands. And the Eight of Pentacles. Yep, it's time to work on something. And Six of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So, Wheel of Fortune definitely is a fate and destiny energy. This tells me somebody's guides, ancestors, deities are pushing them in a certain direction, or not pushing them, more like opening doors in a certain direction. Now, we do have Page of Wands here, so whoever it is that's being shown this door, these opportunities, with the Page of Wands, it's going to take courage to walk through the door still, especially because whatever our North Node is, and whatever sign it's in, we're usually very resistant to it because it's very different. It's foreign. It's not what we're used to. And so this is saying, yeah, it's going to require courage and bravery in a sense of, I want to explore that. I'm curious. I'm going to go for it. Three of Wands. Now, this is the energy of whoever it is that's being guided in this direction. They do want to grow. They're feeling this sense of, I want expansion. I don't want to be stuck. I don't want to be in the same place forever. And that is exactly what the North Node does. It stretches us, it expands us, which is why it's another reason it's connected to Jupiter energy. It's teaching, right? As well as Jupiter. This is a Jupiter card too. So there's a lot of Jupiter North Node energy. So a lot of fate, a lot of destiny. And the thing is, somebody here with the Three of Wands, they're wanting to move forward, right? Wanting to expand. The Three and the Page lead to the Four. Something about following this path will give whoever it is that's feeling this energy stability. Now, with the Eight of Pentacles, is it going to require work? Absolutely. It's not, whatever our North Node is, it doesn't come to us naturally. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. It's something we're naturally drawn to, but it's something we're not naturally good at, unless we already have a planet next to our North Node. But most of the time, it's something that we struggle with. It's something that feels a little difficult. It feels like this person, like they're having to perfect it over and over. So Mercury retrograde, somebody is having to revisit something that maybe initially they were very uncomfortable with. With the Six of Pentacles here, maybe they gave very little to it at first. Ace of Wands, but see, now they're a lot more excited. It's almost like, okay, a lesson is being revisited, but it's not an unpleasant lesson. It's more like it was scary because maybe it was so thrilling or it was so satisfying. Let's see. Clarify Wheel of Fortune. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please. Okay. We've got family wishes coming true. And then we've got Tree, affairs with your family. Frying pan, trouble and accusations. And Boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So somebody here is possibly dealing with issues with family. Family showed up twice, with the Tree and with the but I've got trouble, accusations, and somebody having to work hard. So let's say that this is somebody who, and this storyline has kind of showed up quite often. So I feel like it's been leading up to this. Let's say that somebody has been pleasing their family up until now, right? Their family wanted them to be the next person that ran their business. Let's say that they have this marketing business that their great grandfather started, and it's tradition that somebody in the family is the head of that business. And so whoever it is that's trying to live their life gets all this pressure from family of like, no, we all know the deal. We have wealth thanks to this ancestor, and we're going to honor their legacy. So somebody here, to be able to walk their own path, it's going to have to be them going against the grain, going against family, possibly, and something that, I mean, this is, if I'm not wrong, this is an oak, which means it's a very established thing, and it's gonna be difficult. Let's see. Clarify Page of Wands. Okay. Younger woman. Dealings or relationship with a younger woman. Okay. To clarify the page, you've got, there we go, Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Bird perched, waiting for news, package or a letter, and success. Yeah, it's like this person's like, okay, I'm grateful for what my family has given me, which is why they've struggled with this lesson for so long, because they were trying to give to two different places. They were trying to give to their family's legacy and to their own legacy. But they realized that their spiritual development is going to go in a different direction than their family. And if they want success, they can't just be sitting there waiting for it. They've got to go out. They've got to venture and create their own path. Because what if this is something that contradicts what their family was doing? Let's say that their family built a timber business and this person's like, no, but I want to save the earth. I want to plant trees. I don't want to knock them down. So I can't give to two at the same time. So this could be a feminine energy, because we do have younger woman here. Let's see. Clarify Three of Wands. Oh. All right, we've got, club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Never a pleasant energy. And then we've got Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Broken wishbone, wish will not be granted. And Carrot, opportunity or windfall. See, it's interesting because it's saying valley, and this person is actually looking down at a valley in a way. Well, sort of. I feel like this person really tried to have peace with both their path and with their family, because that's what I'm seeing. But it was almost like the more that they tried doing that, more was required from them, from their family. And it kind of got to the point where it's like, no, you're trying to make me live a life that I don't want to live. And whatever it was that they wished for, this peace that they wished for, this harmony, it was not granted. But the universe is opening doors for this person. With the carrot here, it's like the universe is dangling something like, come on, come get it. Because it's creating this, okay, so let's say that this is somebody who, I don't know, they come from a very conservative family maybe, and this person wanted to be a drag queen, let's say, okay. They're giving up an opportunity right now to maybe go to a really fashionable event and represent the drag queen community there. And it's almost like, I can't turn this down. This is a dream come true. This would expand. This is something I've always wanted to do. It feels aligned with my path. And that means that I would kind of have to make a choice. I'd have to make a very decisive choice. Clarify Eight of Pentacles. Okay, 1. All right, there's the 3. We've got man, dealings, a relationship with a man. Okay. So we've got gong, an exciting event. Candle, you will be shown the way. And dragon, beware of self-delusion. Yeah, see, this is very exciting for this person. Whatever opportunity or door is opening up now, they know, they can see. You see how the success just sparkles? They can see it. They know that they would reach heights that they've never reached before if they go through this door. And with candle, yes, it is their spirit guides showing them the way. However, with dragon here, beware of self-delusion, I feel like this person is still in the mentality that they can give to both. This person's like, I don't have to sacrifice. I don't have to sacrifice. So they're going to try. And I think the thing is, Spirit is going to let them think that. They're like, okay, go ahead. You can think that. If that makes you feel better, if that makes you feel safer, that you can give to both at the same time, fine. You keep thinking that. Your family will show you differently with time, but I don't think Spirit is going to force this person to see that yet. Because it's almost like this mentality of like, it's okay, I can give to both, I can give to both. It'll be revealed later on that no, you can't. But for now, it makes them feel better, it makes them feel safer. And so Spirit's like, okay, well, you do what you think you need to do. Let's see, next set. See, 3 of Pentacles. Next set. Ooh. The Devil. Oh, man. How did I know it was going to come up? 4 of Pentacles and the Emperor. With the 2 of Cups. Oh, man. Hold on. Let me drink some water. So this person is torn, really, really torn, because with the 2 of Cups, whatever it is that they feel drawn to, they have such love for it. It is something that makes them feel healed and whole, and it's like soothing to their soul and their heart and their mind. So with the 3 of Pentacles, though, they're like, it's okay. I can build a foundation with this, but I can also build a foundation with my family. Even though, which I'm saying family doesn't have to be a blood family. It can be just their tribe, their community. Because it could go the opposite way. It could go, maybe somebody's been the representation or the face of a drag queen movement for a long time, and now they're wanting to go traditional. It could go either way, really. But it's like they're trying to build a foundation, but it's 3, which means they're split in 2 is the way I see it, at least in this story. Sometimes this could be a solid foundation, but here, no. It's like they're trying to do 2 different things at the same time. And the Devil, it's going to be really difficult, because it's like what they want is to be in a safe space. But sometimes they're interpreting safety with codependency. So like, let's say that their community or their family, whatever it is that's interpreted as family here, gives them stability financially, right? They're interpreting that as safety, when in reality it's codependency, because it's somebody that's keeping you tied to your financial security only if you live life the way they want you to, which is not okay. And honestly, every adult should have the means to. And here we're talking about somebody whole, healthy. I'm not talking about someone with a chronic illness or something like that. And maybe that's it. Maybe they have a chronic illness, and so they have to stay attached to this family to support them. But it's creating a really, I think that it's limiting beliefs is what I'm going to say, as harsh as that may sound, because even people with a chronic illness, they can work around that, right? If they believe they can. But with the 4 of Pentacles, they're holding on tightly to something. See how the pentacles are like, her feet are touching them, her hands are touching them, her head. It's something that she's, with every part of her body, she is attached to this. She doesn't want to let it go. The 4 and the 3 is the 7 of Pentacles. So it tells me that, remember, the 6 was giving to 2, right? 7 of Pentacles is between the 6 and the 8. And so the 7 of Pentacles is like, I can't let go of either one because I'm too invested into it. 7 of Pentacles, someone who's really invested. They've given too much time and energy to quit now. So the way they see it is they're just going to keep giving to both, and they're not going to let go of either. With the Emperor here, though, I don't know, because, okay, so the Emperor is usually a very positive energy. But when it shows up here, no, I'm not going to say it's positive, because this could be a father figure. This could be a lover. Whoever they are, they embody authority. They embody the person in charge. And the person in charge does not want to let go of this person either. They also enjoy having power and authority over this individual. Yeah, so this looks like it's about, like, you remember how I said spirit is not going to force them to see it, because their own family will force them to see it. And here it is. It's like for a long time this person was giving to two different things, and spirit's like, look, I'm just happy you're giving to whatever your purpose is. But now they're going to be forced to make a choice because their family decided that. Clarify Three of Pentacles. Okay. See, there it is. Older man. Dealings or relationships with an older man. That's the Emperor. Like I said, this could be a father figure. This could be somebody who stands in that place, like an older brother, an uncle, a grandfather. Or if it's not blood family, it could be somebody that they just look up to that way, like a mentor, a teacher. Tower. Solid foundation. Success with effort. Ant, work, achievement, success. And the Moon, changes in your life. What did I just say? Did I not just say the reason they don't want to let go is because they're too invested? They feel like I've put in so much effort and now I have this solid foundation in both situations. Work, success, achievement. They've put in too much work. They don't want it to change. They're not ready to invest in anything else because, or let go of either one, because they're like, no, I built a foundation in both of them. I'm not going to let go. Okay. So the older man here could tell me that this is a conversation that is either being brought up by this person, by this Emperor, this older man, or it's coming. Like they're either in the middle of this conversation now or it's about to hit them. Clarify the Devil. Clarify the Devil. Dog, close-up, pleasure with a close friend. Okay, then we've got box, you will receive a gift. Basket, recognition, reward for merit. And seahorse, family matters. Yeah, something is reaching some sort of peak. Some sort of climax is approaching. So whoever this close friend is, that could be who they're investing in. So this could be somebody who thought maybe they're part of a conservative family, right? And because that feels, the Emperor is can be conservative. Let's say this person is gay or something along those lines, right? Or maybe what they're trying to invest in is something that's not conservative, not traditional. They haven't lied, because I don't see lies. I see omission, which can be considered a lie, but, you know, there's technicalities. Especially if it's meant to protect, I think that's why it's not considered so much a lie. I think that they may have just come up with, oh, this is a friend. This is somebody I really care about. They're a gift, right? But some recognition, this is a twofold thing. On one hand, it indicates prosperity, abundance, blossoming, right? So something has blossomed between this friend and this person that has made it very clear to this Emperor. They've recognized something. They see it now. They're like, oh, okay. Because now we bring in the seahorse. Family matters again. But this time the seahorse, if you remember, seahorse is, that's why I'm thinking of gay too, because seahorse is actually a very unusual creature. the males are the ones that carry the offspring until they give birth, right? Not the female. But they are also mated for life. So there is something unusual about this connection. Whether it's maybe they're from a different culture, or maybe they are same sex, or something about it is calling attention to it, to where now the emperor's like, oh, okay, I see what's happening here. Your friend is more than a friend. So I think that they're maybe start pressuring them about, when are you going to get married? Like they're testing the waters to see, because an emperor does not move without knowing how the things are going to get done, right? This is the chess player. So they're testing different points to see how this person's going to react. I think that they may be asking this person, when are you going to get married? What do you think about women? Or what do you think about men? Or it's like they're poking and prodding to see a reaction. Clarify Four of Pentacles. Kite, vacation. Okay. And then we've got dog, protection from a powerful friend. Wishbone, a wish is granted. Needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. So here's the thing. Up until now, this person has enjoyed protection from spirit. It was either the dog energy, protection from a powerful friend, that feels like spirit. So spirit was either kind of gently nudging this person to look away from this, because I think spirit wanted to give this time to grow, because this was a wish. Wishbone and needle and thread both deal with wishes. This was a wish come true. This person needed this, and spirit knew that. Look at that, Seven of Pentacles. This person needed to have this type of care, this type of affection, this type of love in their life. And the only way it could blossom into true love is if there was investment, if time passed. So they had to allow this to pass for now. But it was almost like, we can only hold it so long. Eventually, things will come to a head, and they are. They are now coming to a head. Vacation is here because it makes me think, like, for a time, this could be a lighthearted reprieve. That's what they're being given, but it's time. The vacation is over. Clarify the Emperor. Parrot. Someone will gossip about all your secrets, like I just said. Oh, man. Okay, here it goes. Flowers. Happiness. Coins. Money will be coming to you. And career. So the Emperor is going to do something that feels a little, it's coming from a sideways move. It's not head on. Almost because they know head on, it'll force this person to choose. And they're trying to do it sideways. I don't know why that's coming to me, but it feels sideways. You know, kind of like not a frontal attack, but a sneak attack. So with coins and career, this person may, let's say that this is a good friend that they are, I don't know, this friend and them, they go do music, they go do art, or they go do something that has the excuse of them spending a lot of time together. This Emperor is about to put something in this person's path. So they may contact a friend from another country and create a position in a job that's like overseas. It'll be a different, what's it called? Like time of day will completely shift. So they'll be on very different time zones. They'll be on very different cultures, very different. So let's say that this is somebody, okay, I'm just giving an example. Like, let's say this is somebody from like a Muslim country, right? Then they will contact family from that country and create the perfect job, the perfect marriage, everything for this person to go back to their country. Or if they're like from a country like Mexico, right? They're going to contact family over there, have, a house on the beach, something beautiful where it's like, why would you turn that down? Kind of forcing it gently to come to a head without them being the ones calling them out, if that makes sense, because they already know. Look at this. Younger man. They already know the secret. They already know what's happening. But they don't want to be the one to expose this person. They want this person to expose themselves. So they're going to put pressure. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I'm going to stop the first part here because otherwise Facebook will not let me upload this. If you want to watch part 2, that'll be for the people who are in the monthly membership. The link for that is down below in the description box or underneath the title, depending on where you're watching it, whether YouTube or Facebook. But you'll have to log on to Facebook to be able to watch part 2. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much for all your support, and I will see you on part 2. Bye-bye.